Welcome everyone to Way of Life Tai Chi podcast. Here is Sifu Sam. And guess what? Today we're going beyond disabilities and we have in the house today Mr. Shawn Sealy, the first blind Tai Chi athlete for Barbados. So tell us, Shawn, who are you and what made you got into Tai Chi?
I'm Shawn, one of the best coaches in the world. I was just trying out to see how it goes and realized it have health benefit. So I continue. That was January the 14th. I just continue doing it.
Wow, that's amazing. So tell us something. How was the class setting? How was it like for you when you first started practicing Tai Chi?
I was like every other thing, everything have it challenge, it hook up. But it's how you approach it. You approach it with your back foot forward and go forward.
So speaking about the best foot forward and going forward. Now, were there any challenges that you encountered whilst practicing Tai Chi? Tell us a little bit about any of the challenges that you encountered.
And we get one little challenge, the one called the monkey pass. You will have a back and hold your foot. That's a little challenge because sometimes it's off balance. But it will cover that.
So tell us something. How did you manage to overcome that challenge of balance?
And like walking on sand and try to hold your balance. You have to hold it and keep in a straight line. I always know it's not sand wet. It's move all about. But I mean, well, maintain your body balance. For example, right, left, behind, or front. You just remain stationary.
That is quite interesting, especially being a guy from an island and you actually live really close to the beach. So you actually utilize your environment to help you with your practice. That is actually great. So tell me something. So were your training is one-on-one or was it group classes?
It was both
It was both. Wow.
one-on-one and classes.
So how was the community in the group classes? How did everyone treat you?
Everyone had support you. I had cheer on.
Wow. That's amazing. So within Tai Chi, did you have to get anything, any equipment, any gear to start practice?
No, no equipment.
Wow, that's amazing. So Tai Chi, you could just show up in your normal, comfortable clothes and just start practicing.
And just start practicing.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you will see where it goes.
Nice. Now, how long did it took you to learn the art and get yourself ready to showcase it?
Right? I was saying, it just took me 3 weeks.
3 weeks? 3 weeks to get
It just took
yourself
me 3
ready
weeks.
to showcase the art. How did you manage to pull that off?
I mean, not even know myself. But just doing it.
After getting competent in your form or your Tai Chi practice, what did you do afterwards? Where did it go? Where did you take it?
But I went to the fish and dragon, the Chinese New Year's, and Barbados every year. They were the first place.
So tell us a bit about the Fish and Dragon show. What was it like for you?
First, we let's clear, but I have to back and and supporting. So then you come up comfortable.
How did the crowd receive you when they actually saw you on stage performing Tai Chi?
Some tell me a lot of a step forward, and some tell me I let nothing get me down.
So after the Fish and Dragon show, where else did you go?
Bridgetown burning. I don't want to think we had a school.
A
Can't
school.
remain in the school now.
That was Lester Vaughan Secondary School. Tell us a bit about the Bridgetown Burning competition. How was that? Was your first ever competition? Was it?
That was first.
Oh, yeah. So let us know how that was.
Well, at the first, being blind, good against see a person. and do it for the first time, you were less scared, but you overcome that. I always remember that quote. The man who try and fail is better than the man who fails and never tried.
Were there a difference in terms of the floor? What was the floor like in terms of practicing at your location or your Tai Chi studio compared to the studio? I mean, compared to the competition floors? Were they the same or were they different? What was it like? Was it challenging or was it a breeze with ease?
Well, it's a complete different. The pricing is on hard surface, but the competition is like a shiny surface. When the thing go, it move about. So now it's you know the point balance.
That is quite interesting. So the actual practicing on the sand really was a big plus for you. That's awesome. Now, this is a very important question I would ask. I think the listeners would find this quite interesting as well. Now, in Tai Chi, or some Tai Chi forms, in competition, you start facing the judges and you go through the entire routine. And then when you finish, you end at the same or very close to the same spot facing the judges. Now, how you manage to get that pull off? How were you able to navigate yourself across the floor and back facing the judges? Let us all know how you managed to get that one pull off.
It just remember that the position will end from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And you just move the shoot.
Mm.
And when you end back up in the same position, what in training it was a challenge. On the actual day, it can't do it for years.
So I see while searching through your IG page that you did a competition or you've been to Trinidad. Tell us, what was it like there for you?
It was hard being a straight line. I remember the minister of sports,
Yes.
and then another guy, I think the president of something.
I also saw that you did the Pan Caribbean Open Martial Art Tournament and you actually met Cynthia Rothrock, Grandmaster and movie star. Now, tell us, what was that like actually?
Right? Yeah, customer service on TV, but actually seeing her in person, sometimes I never think that will happen. But miracles always happen. The show at any place. It was going to be there for the first time.
So now that we're reaching the end of our interview, what would you say to the people individually in peer community who think that there's no outlet or access to bring for them to be physically active?
Nothing can stop it. It left up to you. Either learn up here dead, or you gotta move. And in this world, it's a place for every single person. It's how you accept it. You gotta believe it, or don't believe it. But it's a place for every single person on this earth. Don't matter someone tell you different.
And last,
Just believe in it.
and finally, what are the last 3 words of inspiration you would like to leave us before we close?
It's slipping me now. I think I knew that. I think I knew that earlier when they said the man who try and fail is better than the man who fail. The man who try and fail is better than the man who failed and never tried.
All right. So there we have it, everyone. Mr. Shawn Sealy, Barbados' first blind Tai Chi athlete, showing us that we have no excuse. And thank you.